know, it would totally help if I actually had my tracking on. Give me a moment. I'm stupid. I opened everything but what I needed for tracking. Hang on a sec. Okay, okay, there we go. Everything's better now. Everything's fine. Super serious for a change. Oh yeah? Crazy, crazy. I can be when I want to be. I'll just get this out of the way now. No, I'm not going Corpo. There's a very, very low chance that I will ever go Corpo. That's very low. Very, very low. No. That would be interesting though. That would be interesting. Yes, the redeems have been disabled on purpose. Don't worry, next stream they will be up and running again. I just didn't need the distractions. No, I'm gonna put it around me. No, Bell said they couldn't afford. You can't afford me. I'm too much. No, I just didn't want the distractions for this stream. So I guess I thought you went to the top of Arasaka. No, basically what this is about, there's gonna be a change to the rules here. Yes, more serious talk. A well overdue serious talk with you guys. Which one, where to start exactly? I guess we'll just start here. So, I am very, very, like, lenient, right? I have very few rules here. Kind of just don't be an asshole. Be courteous, you know? Pretty much, if I tell you to stop, I ask you to stop, you know? Pretty normal. Pretty chill stuff. You guys can pretty much damn near do whatever the fuck you want for the most part. As long as you don't break TOS, you don't, you know, threaten someone. I don't know, that's technically happened, which is part of the conversation, really. As long as you don't break TOS, you aren't, like, physically hurting someone. I'm pretty chill. Out of a lot of VTubers out there, I give you guys a lot of leeway in my chat. Like, so much. So unbelievably much. It's kind of ridiculous. Like, you would think I'm fucking Hassan sometimes with how much leeway I give you guys on the conversations you guys have. Hassan Piker? Yeah. I give you guys a lot of freedom. I do. And sometimes you go a bit overboard, and the most I say is, hey, let's not do that. Let's change the topic. For the most part, you guys pretty much go along with that. You guys follow that rule, right? Which is good. I'm glad some of you do. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes it takes a little while, and then I have to end up threatening to time out or ban you guys because you go too far and you won't listen to me. So I guess one of the first things is I know shit's rough sometimes, right? Shit gets hard. It does. I've been there. Plenty of times. Specifically a little while ago. What was it, about two years ago? Something around there, I believe. That starting soon screen actually has a meaning. Like I said, I understand people go through shit, right? And I know this is going to sound... It does. Oh, it does. I know this is going to sound really bad. And with the conversations I'm going to have today, if you feel like you don't want to stay here anymore, I wish you the best. But things have to change. for the sake of the bell tower and the future residents that will be coming here. Like I said, I understand people go through shit. If the topic, if all you talk about is how depressed you are or how sad you are all the time, that's all you bring up, you are going to bring down everyone in chat. Whether they say it or not, it does affect everyone else around you. Now, I'm not discrediting your feelings. I'm not. But chat is not the place to vent those feelings. Now, by any means, if you want to message me outside of stream, 100%, if you need to talk, I will definitely talk to you, but outside of stream. Stream is not the place for it. Because I have been told by some people before that they come into chat, they're new, and all they see is this just lines and lines of just depressing topics. And they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to stay, which I don't blame them. I don't. I really don't. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling depressed for any reason, feel free to message me. By the way, everything I'm saying here applies to stream and Discord. I will be writing this all out as well and posting it in the rules. I will talk to you. I will. 100%. But also keep in mind, I am not a therapist either. If you are seriously going through some shit, please, I beg you to go and actually seek out some help. Please. Because if it's that bad, there's not much I can do for you. My goal here is to try and improve your lives as much as I can the way I know I can. Whether it be just emotionally through streams or with my giveaways. I want to help improve you guys in any way I can. And that includes people that aren't yet here. So if someone comes in and all they're seeing is just depressing talk after depressing talk, that's not gonna make them feel welcome. I want anyone new here to feel welcomed and wanted here. So in regards to that, any topics, any depressing topics, if you come in here and immediately just start saying how sad you are or how depressed you are, you will be timed out. I don't want to time you out. I don't want to. But I can't have the mood of stream, well, ruin stream. I want this place to be a place you can enjoy yourselves and have fun. Right? It makes sense. So going forward, I will also be trying to find some mods as well to help enforce this because Becco can't do it on her own. And if I have to do it myself, I'll do it myself. But the depressing, sad topics, please just no more. No more. If you want to talk, I will talk to you outside of stream, but not during stream. I guess a segue into that, which this was a recent one. We joke a lot about things here. It's fun. But the causing pain or self-harm or saying things like you want to kill someone, those have to stop now. And those, you will get one warning as a timeout, and then after that, I will ban you. Joke or not, if it's a serious issue, again, I will talk to you. But again, there's only so much I can do. I can't 100% solve your problems. I wish I could, but I can't. I can maybe try and help you find something. I don't know. I can do what I can, but the self-harm, the what's the opposite of self-harm? Wanting to harm others. Certain jokes, okay, but you can kind of tell what those jokes are, right? You can tell which one is kind of like a, oh haha funny joke, and which one is like, maybe you shouldn't be saying that live on stream. So any topics regarding to that, again, I will time out, I will ban. I will give one warning. That's it. But like I said, you can talk to me. 100%. Those are probably more of the heavier points I wanted to touch on. I know it sounds shitty, and I 100% know it sounds shitty. It's such a shitty thing to say. Don't talk about your fucking feelings in my chat. I know it sounds horrible. It does. And I wish it wasn't that way. But with what I want to do, with how I want to help you guys, I can't be doing that and talking about those kinds of things live on stream when people don't come into my stream to vent about how depressed they are or how they want to kill themselves. It's just not. So yeah, in regards to those two things, just no more. I'll give one warning, and then I'll start banning. And I'm sorry, I know that I've gotten to know quite a few of you quite well. It doesn't matter. If you aren't going to abide by these new rules, then I'm sorry, I will have to remove you. On a not as serious note, please try to stay on topic. There have been plenty of times where most of chat will be talking about one thing, whether it be the game or even if I'm playing a game, something else. But that's the main topic that chat is talking on, and then someone else comes in and just starts talking about something totally random out of nowhere. Like, I do get that you want to talk about your thing. You're excited. You want to talk about it. But try to, like, at least keep in line with what the conversation is going to keep the flow of the stream moving smoothly. Not... it sounds like a weird thing to say, but I feel like it just makes sense. Don't derail stream because you I know it's everything I'm saying sounds so fucking bad, dude. Just try to stay on topic. I'm always random. Time to try not be random then. Being random is fine to a certain extent. Example, talking about foods and someone comes in and talks about, yeah, it's like, okay. It's not so much a bad thing as it makes someone just go, okay, that's not exactly what we're talking about. Why did you just start coming in here and talking about that? It's more of a courtesy thing, right? It's more of a courtesy thing. Not so much for me, but for chat. It's kind of like a common courtesy thing. Try to stay on topic. Try to talk with, the rest of chat. Keep in conversation with chat. And if it's currently not a topic that you're familiar with, and you want to talk to me, that's totally fine too. Just try to follow the topic as much as you can. I understand that obviously you can't just come in and just immediately start jumping into the conversation. I get that. But especially if you see what the topic is, you say your one thing. So let's just use Fia's example. The conversation is food, and you come and start talking about a car. And then because I will respond. I'll respond about the car, right? And then after a little bit, if the main conversation should kind of take over, right? Because it does. It makes it hard when I'm already talking chat about a topic and then someone else comes in and tries to basically derail it. Whether it's intentional or not, that's basically what you're doing. You are derailing chat. And it can be confusing. Not only for me, but for chat as well. And also, it can deter some people. Because then if I start talking to this one single person about their one single topic, when let's say I have 20 people in chat, 18 of them are talking about this topic, and then one person's talking about this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk to the 18. Because that's the current conversation. I'm not going to derail chat completely to talk to this one person about this one thing and totally alienate the majority of chat. It's not gonna happen. And I'm sorry to say that. Thank you for keeping me wet, Steve. This is old water, but it's fine. Another thing, which I know I've mentioned before, but I'm going to start being more stricter about this. More strict. Kind of goes into how I said you guys can talk to me, right? Don't tell me to check my Discord while I'm streaming, please. That goes into the derailing part, right? If I'm streaming, having a conversation with chat, don't tell me to go check my Discord. Don't say, "Oh, I sent you something, go check." I'm sorry, I'm not going to. It's not gonna. I will look at it after stream. Also, you don't have to tell me that you sent me something in chat. This one's more of a me thing. It's not so much annoying. It's not annoying. It's not the right word. But it's like, you're sending the DM to me. Why do you need to announce that you sent it to me? I'm going to see it. That's like pinging me in my own Discord. It's my Discord. I'm going to see it. What do you, it's more of a weird, funny thing. It's like, why are you telling me this? I'm going to see it. You sent it to me. Of course I'm going to see it. There was a recent thing about that where I had to ban someone because they kept pinging me in my own Discord. It's just like, why? It's my Discord. I get every single fucking notification. Every single one. It doesn't matter if you're talking to someone else, I'm getting it. Because I want to see what you guys are talking about. And if I can, I would love to hop into the conversation. Of course you did, Zombie Fox. Of course you did, you smartass. Just don't try and derail me by looking at Discord. Now, the only exception to that is if I'm doing a just chatting stream. This stream doesn't count. If I'm doing a just chatting stream and you want to say, "Oh, hey, go check this thing out," sure, why the fuck not? But also, make sure it's kind of on topic still to what's going on. If it's something totally out of pocket and off topic, I'll look at it after stream. But if it has to do with the topic, then in chat, yes, you can say, "Oh, I sent you this thing." Whatever it is, as long as it's on topic. As long as it's on topic. Again, I feel bad saying this because I feel like I'm just like saying I don't want to talk to you. I do. I 100% do. What if it's something they sent before but you kind of missed? Actually, that was a good point. I know my brain is stupid, right? I'm a dum-dum. I miss chat sometimes. Not to mention, I play a lot of focus-heavy games, right? Souls games and horror games, right? They're kind of highly focused games. There are some times where I may miss a message or two or three, I'm sorry if I do. I'm sorry if for some reason also that I'm only doing it to one person, because sometimes I'll see my brain sees the color of the name before I see the message. And usually when that happens, it's because someone I recently responded to has the same color name as you. So if I look up and see the same color name, my brain just goes, oh, you already replied to that. And my brain will just fucking just not see it. I apologize for that. I don't do it on purpose. I don't. But if I don't see your message for some reason, which again, I apologize for. I know it happens a lot. Yes, Haas, I know it happens a lot. If I do miss your message, don't tell me to scroll up, please. Like, I know I fucked up. I did. I'm sorry about that. But just ask the question again or type the message again, because then that goes also into derailing. Yes, I know it's partially my fault because it was mostly my fault because I missed the message, but it goes into derailing then at that point because now I have to try and find your message by scrolling. So if you could just restate your question or your message, that would be a lot easier for me to respond to you. Because like I said, I do play a lot of focus heavy games. Now, it's not always focused, like super focused, but when certain things are going on, I kind of do hard focus on it to kind of, you know, beat the game, right? I got to beat the thing, do the thing. So just restate your message, and hopefully my dumb ass doesn't miss it for like a 5th time. I will do my best. If anything, I will go into slow mode every stream if I have to help with this. I kind of went over that. I wrote these down because I wanted to make sure I covered everything. This is kind of a weird topic because I know a lot of people hate this. AI art. AI art. I personally don't have a problem with AI art. However, what I do have a problem with is how people use AI art. Because while yes, I know there are a lot of people out there that just say AI art is bad, AI art's horrible, it steals from artists. You're partially right. Yes, AI art does 100% steal from artists, but that's because the asshole behind that generator programmed it to do so. And really, the people have only used it to do such things. And even though there are some people who use AI art that don't have any malicious intent behind it at all, because you're using that generator, there's no telling, unless you read the TOS, a lot of their TOSs say they can use that image for whatever they want. And if someone has commercial rights to a model, you're basically, I guess, an accomplice to stealing that art, if that makes sense, for lack of a better word. I know I have to be very specific and particular with the words I use here. Don't just grab art of my model, don't screenshot it, and put it into a generator. Don't do that. Because I have paid commercial rights for damn near everything that you see that's Bellyr Adsala, right? And then if you take that and you shove it into a generator, and that generator basically says, I can use this for whatever I want, that's kind of a problem. My brain heard AI heart. AI heart, the hearts of AI. But ultimately, I don't have a problem with the AI art itself. I have a problem with the assholes and the TOS behind it saying what they can do with it. If I can 100% guarantee that whatever generator is being used will not steal my art and use it for whatever purpose they want, I don't care. But that's not the case, unfortunately. And a majority of AI art generators are like that. They will use it for whatever they want. I won't go into the specific details as to how I think AI art could be fixed, because that'll take too long. It just basically goes into basically getting people to basically volunteer and signing contracts, legal binding contracts. But I'm not gonna get into that. So any art you have of me, whether it be a screenshot, whether you grabbed it off of Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever, do not shove it into an AI art generator. Do not do it. And you might say, oh, but you have an AI chatbot. I do have an AI chatbot. And you know what? I didn't use art for it. If you want to try and mimic how I look with words, that's different. Little strange sometimes, but not really. If you want to try and type out a description, that's different from using a picture. Because that's what I did with my AI chatbot. I got as descriptive as possible without actually using a picture, which is why the AI chatbot looks nothing like me, but has similar features, like the white hair, white clothes. Do not grab my art and do not put it into an AI art generator. Also, do not create your own AI chatbot of me, because I don't want I'm not saying your rendition of me is bad, but if it's something that isn't my character, like my personality, I don't want people confusing that. Granted, I know a lot of AI chatbots just get fucking horny all the time. That I can't help. That's just, for some reason, built into damn near every single fucking one, right? But I can't do anything about that. But as far as the backstory and everything that you put to create the AI chatbots, just don't. Just don't. No, do not create your own of me. Don't even bother asking if you can, because I'm going to say no. And that's really just all the AI stuff. Just don't do it. I know you guys don't mean to hurt anyone you like say, like I know there are some people where you just kind of want to see what they look like as a certain character or like in a certain show, right? That's not malicious at all. And honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, the behind the scenes is bad of most generators, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But unfortunately, a lot of AI generators do basically steal art and use it for their own purposes. Hi Semi, how are you? So, just to protect myself and my art, just don't do that. Don't use it in any sort of AI art generator. And if I find out you did, I will ban you. Because that's the only thing I can do at that point. It's the only thing I can do. Like I said, I will write all these out as well, and I will post the new rules. So I will advise you to look at the new rules as well. Again, this is for both Discord and stream, YouTube and Twitch. So just keep that in mind. I already went over the courtesy stuff. Well, I guess actually I can kind of go into that a little bit more. Set up a new role in the server so they get, yeah, that's what I plan on doing, Fia. For sure. Puppy! Hi, Puppy. Thank you for the raid. I didn't even know you were streaming right now. I didn't even know you were streaming. How are you? Cuddles for comfort. Cuddles for comfort. How are you, Puppy? How was your stream? Puppy. There we go. Hope your stream went well. That's good. Glad you're good. Kind of having a heart-to-heart with the residents right now. Which, actually, thank you for keeping me wet, Semi. Actually, this raid kind of reminds me of something, actually, in regards to the whole courtesy thing. Thank you for the streech. Oh, actually, I really needed that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh. So, actually, The raid actually reminded me of something in regards to courtesy. So, how do I say this? It's common courtesy to not talk about other people's streams in the current VTuber stream or streamer's chat. Didn't hear your chest pop? Oh, that's unfortunate because it felt so good. It's kind of common courtesy that you don't talk about other streamers in the current chat that you're in, unless that streamer already brings it up, or of course, it's the person who rated in, right? Because you may not intend for it to feel like this, or you may not. Of course, you don't intend for this, right? At least most people don't. But when you start talking about another streamer in someone else's chat, it kind of makes them feel bad. It kind of makes them feel like you don't really care about them, even though you're in their chat. You'd rather talk about this other streamer when they had when they were doing something when the chat you're currently in was doing something totally different. I talked about Tiny last stream. Was that bad? Not necessarily. See, I'm usually pretty chill about those kind of things, but I know there are a fuck ton of VTubers out there that they will 100% straight up ban you if you talk about other streamers in chat. And I know it can make some people feel uncomfortable. There are times as well where it's kind of happened to me, where where it's felt like, okay, well, why are you here then? Like that's the feeling that some people get. And I've gotten that too sometimes. I've gotten that too, where it's like almost like the first thing the person says is they come into chat and go, oh, this streamer is this, or hey, I'm gonna go watch this streamer now. It's like, okay, you had to say that, why? It kind of hurts a little bit. It does. Even for me, I don't care that much, but it still kind of hurts a bit because it's just like, why? Why did you bother saying that? Why? Just go. Or I'm going back to X streamer stream. Yeah, like exactly. It hurts. I know you don't intend for it to hurt, but that's what it feels like. It just feels like, oh, well, why are you here then? Why bother telling me this? Like, it just feels like there's no reason for it. You out other streamers? Yeet. Now, if I bring it up, because I know a good majority of my community is other streamers, 100%. Emo, Puppy, Panda, I think it's Tiny Stream. I don't know if Tiny streams. Storm, Coral, Becco, Starry, Eden. Steve. A majority of my chat is other streamers. And I'm pretty sure a good portion of them would understand if you went into their stream, talk for 2 seconds, oh, I'm gonna go back to this person. It's kind of fucked up. It kind of feels fucked up. Never streamed before at all. Never streamed before at all. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I just assume everyone's a streamer at this point. But it just makes them feel bad, right? And if you pay attention close enough, you can kind of tell their tone kind of shifts. Like I've seen it happen in a few people's streams where someone will come in, talk for a bit, and then say they're going somewhere else. That VTuber's tone just slightly lowers. But I'm also kind of an empath and weirdly pick up on these fucking things sometimes. It does hurt. It does. Even if they seem like they're okay with it, it still kind of hurts a bit. Because it's just like, why are you even here then? Why did you come into my chat just to say you wanted to watch someone else? Just go watch that other person then. I was yelled at once for a raid message. See, now that's just fucked up. I actually know a VTuber that actually that hates raids. I know a VTuber that actually hates raids. I say I know a VTuber. I forgot their name, but they hate it. Like, they got raided, and I think they banned the raider. It was insane. It was insane. It's normal to pick up on tones. You would think that. You would think that, but a lot of people can't. A lot of people can't. Kind of like how a lot of people don't have common sense. A lot of people cannot pick up on tones. And say most people can't. Yeah, you'd be shocked at how many people actually cannot read the room and pick up on tones. I would say it's crazy, but it kind of isn't. I kind of just expect it at this point. But it's a lot of people. I thought it was normal as I can too. No, it's not as normal as you think it is. There's so many people that can't. I can't read a room. See, there you go. And now it's not a bad thing. I'm not calling anyone out and saying it's a bad thing. But do your best to read the room. Kind of think a little bit before you say something. I feel like this just goes into kind of like, I know this might sound like an insult. I don't mean it to sound like an insult. But kind of like, was it like grade school type stuff, right? Think about what you want to say before you say it. And think about whether or not this person might be hurt by it. It feels weird to say that. But if it's something, it doesn't matter what. Do your best to try and be courteous of the streamer that you're watching. Because one, you don't know what the hell they're going through. You don't know what they've dealt with that day. They could be just as depressed as you are, and then if you bring up some shit, it'll just ruin the whole day for them. And then who knows, they might stop streaming. They might not stream for a month. Limterango, I love that name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bell Tower. Hope you enjoy your stay and hope you stay a while. Mwah. How are you doing today? Yeah, just try and be courteous of the streamer you're watching, right? Like I said, I know I don't care too much about it, but it still does kind of hurt when one of the first things you say when you come into my stream is, I'm gonna go watch someone else. It kind of hurts. It kind of hurts a bit, because I'm nice. I'm very nice. I have the highest fucking patience out of anyone you fucking seen. I'm very patient. Very patient. Very rarely do I ever actually get upset. Catspur, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Very rarely do I get upset. It takes a lot for me to get upset. And even when I do reprimand you guys and threaten to time you out or ban you, I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just telling you as it is. I don't want you to leave, but I also want this place to be a place where you can go to enjoy yourself and respect other people. It takes a lot to make him mad. I've seen it. Yeah, Haas have seen that shit firsthand. But yeah, just be courteous of the stream you're in, please. Good, just grinding art's very nice, but from what I walked in on as another streamer, I can also agree that you don't have to inform us you're leaving to watch others. It hurts less to just silently step away. It does, because if you silently step away, one, we don't know why you stepped away, because two, people have lives, right? I don't expect anyone to 100% be focused on my stream the whole entire time. You have a life, you have a family, you have a dog or cat or animal or pet. You have a life. I do not expect you to be full on just focused on me 24/7 as stream is going. I don't. I really don't. If someone chats for a bit and then suddenly stops for the next hour, that's fine. That's fine. I am totally 100% okay with that. Because I understand you have a life. If something happened or you gotta go run errands or go to work, I'm okay with it. I don't care. I don't care. I get it. I get it. I work. I work damn near 10 plus hours a week. Or a week. And I hope I work 10 plus hours a week. Shit. That would suck if I didn't. 10 plus hours a day. Haas can attest to this. I work a lot. And one thing that I fucking hate is that I can't watch a lot of you guys, because I know a lot of you are streamers. I wish I could watch you guys more. But I'm at work from like 6 to fucking 6. Like, I leave my house at 6, and I won't get back till damn near 6 or 7. And then I still have to shower. I still have to eat. And then by that time, I'm jumping right on stream. Which sometimes, if it's bad enough, I'll fucking delay stream, which you guys have seen. Thank you for keeping me white, Cullen. How you doing, Haley? How you doing, Cullen? I just stopped talking a lot because I don't know what to say. And that's fine too. You don't necessarily have to say anything. If you just want to come here and vibe, I am totally okay with that. I know a lot of streamers, they look at their chat and be like, oh, it's dead. I must not be doing good. It sucks. I wish you guys would talk more type of thing. If you guys just want to vibe and just chill and watch whatever game it is I'm playing, I am 100% okay with that. Chat could be completely fucking dead if you guys just want to vibe and watch. I'm okay with that. By no means do you have to converse with me. I'm not going to force that on you. You can use me as an example. I listen in when I'm at work. Yeah. And even if you're not at work, even if you're just sitting at your desk, sitting here, doing absolutely nothing else but watching my stream and you don't want to talk, you do not have to talk. I'm not going to try and make you talk. You can just sit and vibe. Thank you for the streets, Durango. I need to pop my neck too again. This is Bell fun time because he works a lot. Yeah, basically, pretty much. Doing good. It's been a bit since I've been on your stream, but how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Just going over some new rules and stuff. Skylar, how are you? Mwah. Kind of. It's not really a new outfit, actually. I've had this. I kind of just don't, I don't use it that much, which is weird. I probably should start using this outfit more, huh? But I do still have the other one. Lurkers are the backbone of Twitch. 100%, Casper. 100%. If lurkers didn't exist, I'd have like 2 people in my chat sometimes. 2 people. Like, if I can use my example right now, I got 20 people watching me right now. How many people are actually talking? 5? 6? Not even half. Which is totally fine. I totally get that. If I see no one in chat, but I see, I'm just gonna throw a number out there because this rarely happens, and I see 40 something people in chat, and there's maybe 2 people talking, that's a fucking amazing stream for me. That's an amazing stream for me. Because you enjoy me enough to continue to watch me. By no means, again, do you have to actually talk. If you just want to chill, relax, curl up in a ball under a blanket, and watch me die over and over again in Death Stranding to some weird fucking floating, gooey, ghosty things, then do it. It's fine. It's fine. Bro, you work way too much, but I get it, and we appreciate when you pop in just long enough to be called Stinky a few times. I try. You can even ask Poison. I've tried to pop in on Poison, but Poison streams in the middle of my day. The only time I can really pop in on Poison is maybe on a lunch break for like maybe 20 minutes. Maybe 20 minutes. But I try to pop in when I can. Guess what? No back pain? Fuck yeah. He lives again. But yeah, by no means do you have to talk. At all. In any way, shape, or form. If you just want to fucking post emotes, I don't care. I don't care. You can do whatever you... Well, it's like, you can do whatever you want. You obviously can't do whatever you want. But, yeah, just vibe. I'm okay with that. I could be streaming to 20 people and no one chatting and I'll be fine. Because I know you guys are enjoying me. You're enjoying the stream. You're enjoying my fucked up antics. That means more to me than having a consistent conversation. The fact that I know you guys are there watching me. That's all I truly care about. While yes, it is very nice to talk to you guys. That means the most to me. Wait, I've had this question. It's sort of off topic from this certain topic, but it's bad when I say... this is bad when I say kick the baby when you play the one game. I wouldn't say that's bad. I just think that's funny. I just think it's funny. Because technically it's on topic to the game, right? Technically. It's on topic to the game. Can we still call you bottom? Okay, yeah. So if you guys... Teasing is fine. If you guys still want to tease me, I'm not going to say you can't tease me. You can 100% tease the fuck out of me. If you want... That's fine. I don't care. I'll fucking tease you back. I'll fucking play along. By no means does any of this mean you can't joke around. You can still joke around, but there are certain lines that I'm going to now be hard stopping on. And if you cross that line, I 100% will time you out and ban you. That's mostly what this conversation is today. Is before that line was pretty blurry, right? You could step over it quite a bit and you'd be fine. Now that line is a wall. If you climb that wall, you're getting timed out. You climb that wall a second time, you're getting banned. Because I want this community to grow. I really do. The biggest plan I have for this community is kind of stupidly insane. That there's a very high probability that it won't happen. But I'm not gonna go into what it is just because it's so out there that you guys would think I'm fucking crazy for even considering it. But I want to grow, right? And with everything I mentioned previously, can seriously halt that growth in one way or another. I don't want people to come in here and feel alienated or like an outcast or what have you, because either one, the whole topic is just fucking depressing as shit, or I'm just like not paying attention to them. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. But I'm very bad with words. I'm kind of horrible with words. I myself, I learn by doing things, right? So me trying to explain things with words is very hard for me. Words be difficult. But ultimately, Bell's big plan is to build a small village and tower for his viewers to live in. The fucking funniest part about that, Steve, is you're not actually too far off. You are not far off at all. You're not far off. Not necessarily a village, but you're not too far off. You're not too far off. I'll leave it at that. You're not far off. Like, not at all. A village, you say? Not a village. Not a village. Let's just put it this way. I don't know how detailed I want to get with this. Yeah, if you want to draw paper art of me, that's fine. That's hand-drawn. That's hand-drawn. If fan art is 100% fine if you hand-draw it yourself. If you commission someone to draw it, that's totally fine. The only issue I have is the AI part. Do not put my art into any AI generator. But if anything's done by hand, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, so... You know what? I'm just gonna fucking do it. I make some decent money at work, right? So I have some plans if I can get things in order to build physical places that you can visit. Like, I'm in the process of getting an LLC right now. I don't know if you saw that message in my Discord. I plan on getting an LLC relatively soon here. Because a good portion of my bills are almost paid off. What's an LLC? What's an LLC stand for? It's basically for a business. It's basically for a business. It's a business license, basically, kind of deal. I don't know what it means exactly, but it's basically for a business, right? So, local liability company. Yes, there you go. Fuck, I could not think of that to save my fucking life. Yes, it's for business stuff. I plan on doing a lot. It will take a lot. It will take a lot, which is why one reason I didn't necessarily want to mention it, because there is a very, very high probability. I'm gonna say 99.9% chance. I'll just say 99% chance that it won't happen. There's a 99% chance that I won't be able to. It's my goal. It's my dream. One of my dreams to do that, but it would take a lot. And I know it's a stretch. All I ask is permission to haunt your local graveyard. Of course, I'll even build you a graveyard, Catsper, just for you. Just for you, Catsper. If you try hard enough, you can do it. Oh yeah, for sure. It's more for if you have multiple businesses and one gets sued for issues, the other wouldn't get penalized. Yeah, basically. Because with that, it's like I said, it's a stretch. It's a stretch. It is. And I know if I work hard enough, I can definitely do it. But there's a lot to it that I want to do. So a lot of it would be support from you guys, which I don't. Like, you can ask my parents. I hate asking for money. I will never ask for money at all. But, you know, obviously things cost money, right? But at the same time, I also want to, like I said before, improve your guys' lives as much as I can. In any way I can. And due to the fact that I make decent money at my real job is why I can do the Resident Roulette giveaways that I can. And I want to keep doing those. I don't want to stop doing those. I don't. I really don't. Because I don't know if... I won't give out names, but I've been messaged now a couple times about how the giveaways really helped the person who won. And that means a lot to me. That means I'm doing something. That means I'm achieving what I want to achieve when someone tells me that it legitimately helped them and improved their life in some way. That means a lot more to me than someone giving me a sub or just giving me a donation. Just be careful what's going on in this economy. Yeah, that's kind of halting some things. Kind of sucks. I'm surprised that this is the 5th time this week when I made a joke about some idea and it was not far off from the real idea. Right? That's kind of crazy, actually. Thank you for keeping me wet, Panda. But yeah, that's my goal. Like I said, and for anyone who isn't familiar with the giveaways, once a month I do a 2-part giveaway, one to followers and one to subscribers. The follower giveaway is just a flat $100. And that's the followers. That's if you're following me and you're in chat, you have a chance to win $100. I know to some people that may not be a lot, but I know to others that is a fuck ton. That can pay off a lot for them. And then even more so for subscribers, because one, you have a double chance to win, right? If you're subscribed to me, you have 2 chances to win. And if we just go off the minimum, you have a chance to win $150. That could really change some people. Or if for some reason my Twitch, because my subscriber giveaway is half of my Twitch revenue. Whatever it is. It does not matter how much I make. It is half of my Twitch revenue. So if I make $100 that month, I'm giving away 50. If I make $1,000 that month, I'm giving away 500. If I get big enough and I'm somehow making like 50 grand a month, I'm giving away $25,000. Now at that point too, I'll probably start buying computers and shit and giving them away. Like it won't just be straight cash. I'll start actually getting like items and stuff to give away at that point. But that's where I want to get to, right? So basically whatever you give me is I'm it sounds weird to say. I'm big into investing, right? You're investing into me to help improve maybe your own life, but you're also, I guess, contributing to helping others as well, if that makes sense. So while you're supporting me, you're also supporting someone else, which is what I'm kind of trying to do here. You better not quit. I'm sorry. If I'm making 50 grand a month, Haas. If I'm making 50 grand a month and it's consistent, I'm sorry. I'm probably quitting. I'm probably quitting at that point. I'm big on saving and budgeting. Yeah, which is good. It'll be funny if you get to the point where you can do the PC stuff when you don't have the metal things on stream. You just custom build a PC. I could do that too. I could custom build a PC and then give it away. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. But that's basically my like for a while when I started streaming, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do, right? I kind of just started streaming. But after a while and kind of just talking to people, I've kind of decided that my main goal for streaming will be to give back to you guys however I can. Even if it's just entertainment-wise, monetary value of thing, or cash, you know, monetary value. I want to do that. I want to give back to the community that supports me. I want to make this shitty ass fucking world at least a little bit better. At least a little bit. If I can. Because the world's fucked up. It is. It's really fucked up. It is beyond fucked up. There are more giveaways I want to do. Which I might as well just, I'm fucking going into it. I might as well fucking tell you. I want to do a yearly holiday giveaway. I have a few different ways of doing it, right? They're either one, it would just be like, I want to guarantee a payout for certain streamers. So it would be like, I'm not sure what I think it's like $50 now. But let's just say 10 streamers. I want to guarantee a payout for the holiday. So I'll give 10 streamers $100. It's 50 now? Yeah, they lowered it, but 100 just looks nicer, right? 100 just looks nicer. Damn ads, I have 6, damn. Like, I would set a monthly budget of like 4 grand and stretch it out and do like 50, 30, 20 scheme. Fuck yeah. That's good. That's good. There's... I'll get into that part later, actually. But yeah, no, I want to do a lot more giveaways. I really do. Not just the resident roulettes. I want to just... There have already been times where I have just given people money and just disappeared. Just boop, there you go. I'm gone. Didn't say a damn thing. Once a week, $20 giveaway. So I was kind of thinking something like that, right? So I know the Resident Roulette is once a month. Did you guys want me to kind of stretch that out a bit more to where I can do, like, I don't know, $50 this day, $50 this day, and then half of my Twitch revenue on another day, like once a week or something? Like, it'd be like 3 days out of the month or 3 weeks out of the month. I would do a giveaway. Can't disappear on me, I'm always watching. Yeah. Yeah. Stop doing that. It was $50 sometime after November. Yeah, I kind of remember that. I vaguely remember that. But yeah, I know I kind of derailed off topic a little bit. Well, actually, no, kind of. That was kind of on my list to talk about. It just wasn't in the order that I wanted it to be. But yeah. So yeah, because I know what it's like to be kind of in a shitty place. Now, not horribly so. I was lucky enough to be raised by some relatively successful parents, right, who are very loving to me. And I know not everyone has that, but that's part of the reason also I want to do this. Not everyone is in the same circumstance, but if I can maybe help them get a little bit closer to that better circumstance, even just like one level up, right? I want to. Yeah, basically that's the gist of it. That's why I do this. One reason I'm setting these hard rules now, because I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin that dream or that goal. I want to be able to continue doing what I'm doing and even improve on what I'm doing to give out even more if I can. I have a loving mother, so I'm already most of the time, and that's good. That's awesome. But again, not everyone has that situation. Not everyone can be as lucky, unfortunately. What I said before about my starting soon screen having a meaning, this kind of jumps all the way back to the depressing topics thing. But I know I kind of skipped over the meaning of it. Let me show you it real quick. I don't know where the picture's at right now. I gotta find it. But there was a time a couple years ago where I was in a very, very dark place. Just horrible. Absolutely horrible. To the point where I didn't want to continue myself, if you know what I mean by that. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. It was very bad. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find the picture, because it'll be so much easier to explain. Oh, perfect. Here we go. God damn it, that's fucking big. So here's the art itself. Here's the art. I'll go over here. Okay, I can't go over there. That's fine. I'll just stick right here. So, it looks cool, right? It looks cool, but it's not like, not everything in there and here has a meaning, you know? But it does have a meaning. So like 2 years ago was very, very dark for me, right? Like I said, it was bad. Oh shit, my mom's here now. Fuck. Well, here's this topic. Here's this topic at this time. Fuck, damn it. Hi mom, hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the bits. This is gonna be... Let me just say this now because my mom's here. I'm fine! But you know, my mom knows roughly this time that I'm talking about a couple years ago. That was very dark for me. Both my parents do, actually. So it was pretty bad, right? And you've noticed the constellations, they're in very specific shapes, right? Well, those two shapes correspond with two VTubers that, whether they meant to or not, really helped me during those rather dark times for me. Like I said, whether they intended to or not, they were there, and they are two people that I very much consider close friends, even if I don't talk to them every single day. One of them you know for sure. She's a blue alien. I'm sure some of you know exactly who that is. But those two helped me out a lot. Father, how are you? Hello. Hope you're doing well. And I didn't even realize it until technically Becco mentioned it to me. But when I am depressed or sad or something, a lot of things I tend to like gravitate towards are black and dark. Like this outfit, just completely black, basically. I didn't realize this until really Becco told me that when I'm depressed and sad, I gravitate towards a lot of black things. When I'm happy and doing well, I gravitate towards a lot of white things, right? So this is basically me coming out of that dark state, and really just the two constellations are just really just two people symbolizing just the two people that really helped me out of that. Whether, like I said, whether they meant to or not, they were kind of just, they were there for me, they would talk to me, you know. But that's basically the meaning of this. I'll make it bigger so you guys can see it better. But as you see, the white outfit, the two VTuber constellations, that's the main meaning of this. But yeah. Oh, I didn't lock that in place. Oh, I did. What did you say, Dad? I almost called you dude. Why'd I call you Dad? Wait, why'd I call you Dad? Dude, Father, what the fuck? Dad, why did I call you Dad? What I did it again. What's going on? No, I'm fine. This is from 2 years ago, if you remember that. If you remember that. Do you remember that, Mom? Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, it was roughly 2 years ago. It's French words. It is French words. And French words I don't know. French for me doing well. Ah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, when you were gonna take a trip. Yeah, that time. Yeah, basically that's what... around that time is what this is symbolizing. At least coming out of that dark time, I should say. Whoops. I keep clicking that. But yeah. I know I jumped over that, so I wanted to jump back to the meaning of that. Shy, how are you? Been a little while. How are you doing? So yeah, there's that. I know I'm kind of like jumping all over the place a little bit, but I know a lot of the topics I wanted to cover today were kind of all over the place because it kind of has to do with a lot of things. The last thing, and one of the most important things, and again, all of this has to do on both stream, Twitch, YouTube, and my Discord. This 100%, without a doubt, is an 18 plus stream, an 18 plus community. If I find out that anyone in here is under the age of 18, I will have to remove you. There is no arguing that. Now, I don't know if anyone here is under the age of 18. There's no way for me to guarantee that. The most I can do is cover my ass. Dang, I'm gonna have to leave. Okay, old lady. What do you mean you're gonna have to leave? There's no way for me to guarantee that, right? But the most I can do is cover my ass, because when you're new here and you open up my stream, it says this is an 18 plus stream, and you basically click on that, basically agreeing that you are 18 and older, 18 or older. I'm young at heart, literally. Wait, what do you mean literally? Did you have a heart transplant? That's the only thing I can think of when you say literally. Oh, I'm a little dyslexic. I thought it said 81. Yeah, only if you're 81 and older. So you can only be in here if you're 81 or older. The heck? That's a bit drastic, don't you think? I want gilfs only. Only gilfs. If your titties aren't sagging to your kneecaps, I don't want you. If you don't have erectile dysfunction, get out. but on the serious note, this is 18 plus. I can't guarantee that you're not lying to me. But if I find out by any means, or even assume that you might be underage, and you could be 17 and your birthday is in a week, I don't care. There's no timeout. You are straight up banned. Now, with that being said, my DMs are open. If you do want to come back into the community after you've turned 18, message me, let me know, and I will let you back in. But I will kick you out. I will kick you. I will ban you from Twitch. I will ban you from YouTube. I will ban you from the Discord. I will ban you from all of my social media. This is an 18 plus stream. There is no compromise. Can you make an age limit on Discord? You can't. For the longest time, I did check driver's licenses, but that's actually against Discord TOS. Like, they literally make it very fucking difficult to verify ages. To actually verify ages. Someone could easily just lie about their age to get on Discord. But they make it damn near pretty much impossible to actually verify it for yourself. Because for a while I did ask for people's driver's licenses, but I couldn't do that. I had to stop. Crack the whip, crack the whip. I know that highly needs to be fixed, because I know a few people that have been really fucked over because someone lied about their fucking age. And it's like, well, what do you want them to do? They have no means of actually getting their real age. So if someone comes in their fucking chat and says, oh yeah, I'm fucking 23, turns out they're 15 and they did some fucking, talked about some fucky shit, and then they got caught. What the fuck? That's not on them. But Discord doesn't care, Twitch doesn't care. Had a fellow streamer use giveaways as an age detector example. You must be born 2007 or earlier to join the giveaway. And those slacking in their math or unaware brain would, and bam, banned right on stream. That's good, but it's not guaranteed, right? Because what if you don't want to do giveaways? Like I know not everyone wants to do giveaways, right? That's a good way. It's definitely a way, but not the best way. Because obviously not for those who don't do giveaways, they're kind of fucked in that regard. A giveaway, you can have a third-party verification. True. So like for people like me, that would work, right? That would work. But for a lot of people, that wouldn't work because they don't do giveaways at all, ever. Enter call and say birthday, and if people stumble or delay, then they lie and can pick up on voice tone too. No, I would say yes, but it's still an easy way to lie. If someone's a good liar, they're gonna pass that easily. I'm not even sure the giveaway was real, just a way to keep their community 18 plus. That's interesting. Most of their community was aware of it and keeping quiet and cheering when a person fell for it. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, I love that. I'm very bad at talking, stumbling over normal things. It happens. It happens. But yeah, the 18 plus, again, if I find out anyone has been lying to me, you're gone. So I will give you an out right now. If you want to unfollow, I'm not going to stop you, but you don't have to. I'm giving you an out right now. If you are under 18, don't say anything, but I do ask you to leave. And you can quietly come back when you're old enough. When you're an adult, you're a big boy or girl. I had a member lie to me about being what, 18, I assume? It happens. It happens a lot. When I was in high school, well, not, it was technically after high school, a friend of mine was, I say a friend, an acquaintance, I knew of him. He was seeing this girl, said she was like 21. Well, they were home alone, started getting freaky. Parents came home early, saw them, she screamed rape. This man got sent to jail for, what was it, like 4 or 5 years? All because this chick decided to lie about her age. It is fucked up. I've had someone come back to the stream once they did. It was kind of wholesome that they never forgot me and kept their word. Yeah, it's a good feeling when they come back, right? I remember lied to me about being 16 and they were actually 12. Ooh. Banned them and reported them for being underage or for Discord. Yeah, that's another thing too. If you're underage for Discord, not only that, at that point too, if you're under the age for Discord, you're not coming back. I'm sorry, I'm hard banning you for that. Because that's fucked. That's fucked up. And I know at that age, they probably don't know what they're doing. They're too stupid to know what they're doing. But that's a hard ban. Because that can seriously fuck up someone. Your server's 16 plus? That's relatively... Oh wait, but you're in Australia, right? But at the same time, you might want to raise that storm because unless you have a private server, you might want to raise that to 18. Because 16 and you have someone who's technically like 16 but from America in your server, I don't know how Discord will treat that. Do I know that person? I don't think so. He was kind of like a random acquaintance that I just knew of. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Not to mention they would be for Twitch too, which is 13 plus. Yeah, that's another fuck thing. How the actual fuck is Twitch 13 plus with the shit that's on here. Like, I'm sorry. Twitch fucked up there. I'm sorry, 13 plus. You're trying to tell me Twitch is 13 plus. But then the only CYA you give to streamers to protect themselves is a little notification that says this stream is 18 plus. Bitch. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm surprised Twitch hasn't been sued yet for that shit. That is fucked up. How are you going to allow children onto the platform and the only security you give streamers that are of adult age that want to not necessarily do adult content, but you know, there's some out here doing adult fucking content, basically treating it like a fucking Pornhub. Or want to have adult conversations. Their only security is a fucking button that says, yes, I'm 18? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I'll update it again today, so I'm officially doing official thing today. Yay! Changing rules now and give update. Okay, no worries. Because that's just so fucked up. And there's nothing streamers can do about it. Which is why I'm telling you now, if I find out you are under 18, I don't care if it's by a day. Please leave now. You don't have to say anything. If you do want to say something, you can DM it to me quietly. I'll acknowledge it. I won't reply. I will acknowledge it. But that's it. Because I cannot have you compromising not only me, but you're compromising every single person in chat. Every single fucking one. And I know some of you, if you are underage, may be too young to understand that. But you can seriously fuck up someone's life just by having a certain conversation. Just by having a conversation that may be a bit too much. But with that being said, those are the rules that will now be in place. Just a quick recap of everything for anyone new. Any self-harm talk of hurting others, killing others, what have you, that hard stops now. You'll be given one warning as a timeout, and then you'll be banned. Stay on topic as much as you can. Do not derail stream. Try to stay on topic as much as possible. If it's a just chatting stream, I know that can be a little bit harder, but try to stay on topic. If, again, in regards to derailing stream, if I miss a message for some reason, I apologize. Don't ask me to scroll back up and find your message. Just restate your message, and I will reply. Or at least try to see it to reply, because I'm dumb. In regards to that too, do not send me things while I'm on stream and ask me to go look at them. I'm not doing that anymore. That goes into derailing stream. If you send me it, I'm going to see it. Right? You're DMing it to me, and if it's in my Discord, I get notifications from my Discord. It's my Discord. Of course I'm going to see it. So please stop asking me to check Discord while I'm streaming. The only caveat, is that the right word? Caveat to that, is a just chatting stream. If it's on topic to what the conversation is, you can let me know you sent it to me. I'll pull it up and I'll take a look at it and we can continue the conversation. But I will only really acknowledge that if it's on topic to what's going on. The depressing and sad topics as well. I want the best for you guys, and I know I feel bad saying this, but please keep the depressing and sad topics off stream. If you do want to talk, 100% message me. I have no problem with that. I know a lot of VTubers have issues with their DMs being open and like their chat messaging them directly. I don't have a problem with it. Just know that I am busy. I do have a life. I do have work. I cannot always reply to you right away. And even if I reply to you right away, there's no guarantee that the next message is going to come just as fast. We got new rules. More like hard enforcing some rules as well. Less leniency, I should say. I hate saying it because I know shit's rough sometimes, but unfortunately, to keep stream enjoyable for everyone, keep those topics off stream and out of the Discord. I don't know if I have a venting channel in my Discord. I don't think I do anymore. I might, I don't remember. But if you want to talk, message me. But like I said, you're gonna have to be patient with my responses because I do have a life and I do have a job. I am not staring at my phone or computer 24/7 to have a full conversation. Ask anyone that I talk to, quote unquote, regularly. It just doesn't happen. AI art, do not grab any art that I've made, do not screenshot me, and do not put any of that into an AI art generator at all. I know you may not have malicious intentions behind it, but there's no guarantee that the generator you're using doesn't, because they have a TOS, and if they say they can do whatever they want with whatever's posted in there, you're basically an accomplice to stealing my art at that point. I personally do not have an issue with AI or AI art. What I do have an issue with is how people use the AI art. AI art should be used as a tool for learning and reference, not stealing people's work. Not stealing people's hard work. It's how people use AI that's the problem, not AI itself. He doesn't even respond to his mother. You're right. It takes a little bit. I'm sorry. I did change my messenger though, so I do actually see your messages sooner now. It actually shows me a notification now, so I can actually see it now. But yeah, no AI. No AI art, no AI chat generator. None of that. None of it. And if I find out you did, I will ban you. Because I'm not trying to have my art or the artist that worked hard on that art be compromised. But like I said, I do have an AI chatbot, but that wasn't done with any sort of picture. It was all text description. Good stance. Some people would disagree. Some people would disagree. Some people would just say, oh, AI art is just fucking horrible altogether. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's never good. It can be good. AI art can be good. I guess I will go into it for now. My real only fix that you'd be able to do for the current situation of AI art, which now, of course, given what's happened, no one would probably want to do, but would be if I created an AI art generator, right? I would set the TOS, and it would only be for certain things. It would be for a learning tool, basically. So let's use faces, for example. If I wanted to create an AI art generator, to help people learn how to draw faces, I would commission artists who are willing to donate certain art, specifically heavy face focused, to my AI art generator so it can learn proper facial structure, lighting, certain things like that to properly draw a face. Now, that commission would also be under a legal contract stating that I will not use that art for any other purpose other than to teach my AI generator how to use or how to draw whatever it is that they need, right? I will not use that art anywhere else. I will not use it for my own gain. I will sign it. They will sign it. Legally binding. If I break that, they can sue my ass. That is literally the only fix I can see for the AI art generation bullshit, right? Both parties agree and it's legally binding. But given the state of things, that's not going to happen now. Too many artists are too wary now of just AI in general that they're not even going to bother. Which I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I really don't blame them. People have fucked it up now to the point where it's damn near irredeemable. You just can't anymore. So with that being said, again, don't use my art anywhere. No generators whatsoever. No chat generators, no art generators, nothing. If I find out you did, you're gone. You're banned. But ultimately, again, I don't have a problem with AI. AI should be used to learn. I more prefer using paper and pencil for art, right? I use picture references too. Yeah, because I mean, at the same time, how do you learn how to draw, right? How do you learn how to draw? You look at references. But sometimes I've heard of, like, I've had friends who are like, I want to learn how to draw this thing, but I can't find anything good to reference. And here's the thing, reference. You can't learn without reference. You can't learn without seeing how it's supposed to be done. That's how AI should be used, to learn. Not to fucking steal people's art and say, oh yeah, I fucking made this. No, the fuck you didn't. It's difficult now to even get to that point. Digital art is hard? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother drawing digital art. Fuck that. AI should be used as a tool for learning. That's it. That's it. Legally binding contracts between artists and the owner of the AI art generator. Figure drawing is a thing since centuries ago. It is a well-used tool, accessible no matter where you are. I highly recommend it to help learn the reference from. That works too. Yeah. I use it for D&D characters so they have picture. Yeah, there you go. Because I know a lot of artists who learned by tracing art that they found online. They didn't steal it, but they traced it first. They never claimed it was theirs. They traced it to learn the movements, to learn what goes where, what angles are what, you know, what have you. I'm not an artist, I don't fucking know. But that's how a lot of art, I think, is learned, is by reference and tracing. And then adding your own style to that. When I struggle with a certain thing, let's be honest, hands are hard to draw. Yeah, I use 3D pose models like Clip Studio Paint. See, there's always a reference out there. But sometimes those references are hard to come by. And AI art generators could really improve that, but they fucked it up. They fucked it up. They fucked it up at this point. They unfortunately just damn near made it impossible now for anyone to trust it. Because they don't know where the people using it, artists don't want to provide art to the generator. And two, people don't want to use the AI art because they don't know what the hell it's learning from. And as a kid, I traced manga pages and anime screenshots. Yep. I think we all start by being inspired by someone else, and then our style grows as we learn. Exactly. And that's really anything. You learn how to do something by the person or thing training you or showing you how to do it, and then you add your own spin to it later. You find other ways of doing the same thing, but in a different style, in different shapes or something. I don't fucking know. Is anyone looking for a roommate IRL? That's crazy. But yeah, that's my stance on the AI thing. I know a lot of people probably don't like that stance because they want to say that AI is just bad in general, and it really isn't. It's the people behind the AI that's bad. It's like, oh, AI art steals something. They steal art. Like, yes, it does, but it was programmed to do that. If it wasn't programmed to steal the art, it wouldn't be stealing the art. The AI art doesn't go, you know what, I'm gonna steal this one today. It doesn't do that. It's programmed to do that. If you program it to not do that and to only take what you put into it, manually, yourself, from volunteers, that's different. You kicked 8 members for underage? Fuck yeah. So yeah, that was the AR. The courtesy thing. I'm just kind of doing brief recap of the conversations today. Please be courteous when you are in not just my stream, everyone's stream. If you're in someone else's stream, be courteous about that streamer. Do not go into their chat and start talking about a different streamer. Don't say, oh, hey, I'm gonna go watch this person now, because it makes them feel really bad. It does. Whether you meant to or not, it does. And there are some VTubers out there that will ban you for it. As soon as you even mention another VTuber's name, they will ban you for it. So just be courteous of the streamer. Just silently leave if you want to leave. You don't need to announce it. Just silently leave. Because like I said, I don't need that verification. Because I understand everyone has lives and everyone has different interests that they might want to do at the time of my stream. So they may start watching me and then decide, you know what, I want to go do this instead. Go do that. Just go do that. I don't need to hear about it. While yes, I do play it off, it does hurt a little bit when you come into my chat, say one thing and go, oh, I'm gonna go watch this person instead. Don't do that. Just don't fucking do that. Don't do that. It comes across as kind of rude, actually. You're pretty right, Bell. I know I am. You could ask any streamer. Any streamer you could ask this question to, and they would 100% agree with me. Because one, I know my chat is again filled with quite a few streamers who would probably agree with me. It hurts. It does. Again, I want this to be a safe place for everybody, which is why I'm now going to start enforcing these rules as hard as I am. Eventually, I will want to find mods that can help me enforce this. And with that being the case, because I am doing this, it's shoot first, ask questions later. So if you do violate any of these rules and you do get timed out, there will be no questioning, hey, can you do that? Can you not do that? It'll just be a straight timeout. That's it. There's no if, ands, or buts. Oh, but I was just doing... No, none of that anymore. Hard timeout for the first one. Depending on the severity of it, you'll get 2. Basically, 3-strike system. Especially for newcomers and those who are not here on the stream. Yeah, exactly. If they're new, you can usually tell if someone's new, because at least for me I can, because it shows up first time chatter. So if a first time chatter comes in and does something, I'll do a verbal warning. I won't just time them out. But if you're not a first time chatter and you've had the ability to read the rules, which I will put in the about section, I will redo the rules. So actually now with that, I very well could still time out brand new people, because the rules will be there. If you chose not to read the rules, that's on you at that point. So, 3 strikes. Well, more like 2. You get a timeout. It won't be a long timeout. It'll kind of just be like a 5-second timeout, something really quick to tell you, hey, what you did was against the rules. You'll immediately be back in the chat. But you getting timed out will kind of just be a, hey, that was against the rules, don't do it again. The second timeout will be a bit longer. And the third time you do it, even though you've been timed out twice now and probably told at the same time, you'll be banned. So, I've been here for about a month. Yeah, see, so if you do that, you'll just be straight up timed out, Juno. You'll be straight up timed out. I'll try not to slip up, Daddy. I hope not. I hope not. Because I don't want to ban anyone. Like I said, I want this to be a fun, enjoyable place for everybody. But I can't have all the negativity in chat deterring new people from wanting to join. First time out is like a thump to the forehead. Basically, it's like a thump to the forehead. Just like, no, bad. Super quick, overdone, right? The second time out is more like, I threw you out of the house for a little while. I'm probably, wait, what now? Hey, Bell, I do have a question about talking about other streamers. What's up? What's the question? I'm probably the most newest person in chat. You might be, actually. Well, actually, no, there was a follow today, actually. I did have a few follows after you, Casper, so whether or not they're in chat right now, I don't know, but, you know, it's possible. You are definitely one of the newest, though. Been a naughty puppy. Naughty puppy. Second timeout is go touch grass. Yeah, exactly. Just take me by the scruff and toss me into the timeout tomb if I need to be. Nah, you won't get a tomb. You might like that too much. You get to go out into the sun. Into a nice flowery field in 100-degree weather. That's your timeout, Casper. I know I don't do it often, but what about like when I'm playing Messenger between, say, you and Risso? See, that's different though. That's different. There are certain things where there are certain exceptions to it, right? If I bring them up first, it's free game. If we're how do I word this? Actually, really, that's really kind of the only exception. If I bring it up first and then the conversation goes from there, that's different. That's different. If I mention another streamer or something, and then we start talking about that streamer, that's different. But if you come in here and then start immediately just going, I'm gonna go watch this person, it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit. Please don't do that. I'm not gonna time you out for it. I'm not gonna ban you for it. I don't think that's a bannable offense. But just letting you know that it does hurt, and honestly, if it does happen a lot, then I probably will start timing you out for it. No, not the sun. You want me to cook in 5 minutes? I do. Cook. Cook. Here comes the sun. My Wi-Fi's working. Fuck yeah. I won't go into the dark place thing again. I don't really want to talk about that again. Bell would never ban me. I'm one of his wives. That's crazy, because I totally would if you fuck up. Bell, the audacity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I want medium well, Storm. This is how I become fried catfish. That's funny, because I love catfish. I love catfish. Done. Finished changing the few things in the server? Fuck yeah. Nice job. Me, Bell? Yeah, you. No one's exempt from this. Absolutely no one is exempt for this. I could know you from the time I started streaming, and if you violate these rules enough, you will be banned. There is no medium ground for this. There's no leniency anymore. You had some catfish yesterday? Oh, I want some catfish. Mom, can I have your catfish? Even your own mother, Belle? Yes, even my own mother. My mom wouldn't do that, though. I know for a fact. But yes, if my own mom violates these rules, I will 100% ban my mother. My grandmother said I'm a cinnamon skin colored. Yeah, no, that fits. That fits. Heads up, I'm gonna randomly DM one day if I need help with a server feature. That's fine. I can't guarantee I'd be helpful, because I know jack shit, really. I struggle with Discord so fucking much, it's kind of crazy. No catfish for you? Oh, but I thought you loved me. Catfish is good. Catfish is so good. Any fish is good. Any fish is good. And then lastly, this is an 18 plus stream. 100%, no leniency, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I find out that you are under 18, you are banned on every single platform. YouTube, Twitch, Discord, all socials, everything. So again, I will give you an out. If you are under 18 right now, leave now. You can come back later. Leave quietly, don't say a thing. And you can come back later when you're 18. 100 plus stream. Yes, I want you fucking 1 foot in the grave to be in here. But that's it. Those are the new rules. Please follow them. I would hate to time any of you out, especially, well, most of you here right now are regulars. But that also goes for anyone lurking as well, even if you're a regular lurker. Please follow these rules. I'm done being lenient about these things. Because not only do I need to protect myself, I need to protect everyone else in chat as well. So, that's it. That's that. That being said, I actually almost did do a full 2-hour stream. I thought this was going to be a lot shorter than that, but I guess a bit longer. I will reactivate. I will reactivate all the redeems for Monday. It doesn't track Bell. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know? What don't you understand? What don't you understand? Thank you for keeping me wet, Panda. Oh, I needed that actually. My throat was dry. Let's go here. There we go. About my skin color, it doesn't track. Oh, cinnamon's kind of brown colored, right? You're kind of brown colored. You're about this color of cinnamon. 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 Oh. Cinnamon. Cinnamon's kind of brown colored, right? You're kind of brown colored. You're about this color of cinnamon. Nah. What do you mean nah? Okay, you're chocolate. Chocolate then. I like your style. Don't let Bell see this message. He gets jelly. What do you mean? Casper does have a nice style. What are you talking about? Casper's fucking beautiful. Casper's fucking gorgeous. What are you talking about? Duck. Oof. Dodge and weave. Not even that dark. Cinnamon isn't that dark. What do you mean? Milk chocolate isn't that dark. I just heard Bell twice. Oh. Sorry. I had Twitch up. Now you're double blution. That's double blution. Double blution. But with that, I'm probably gonna end here. Again, please abide by these new rules. I will write them all out. And I will create a new role in my Discord as well. I'll make an announcement first, so everyone has the option and the time to see it before I implement it all. But you will have to agree to these new rules in order to basically rejoin the Discord that you're already in. Yeah. You'll just have to agree to the rules again, kind of like how you did when you first joined in the first place. Ooh, Casper Bell, this is your beautiful. I think he likes you. I think he likes you. Ooh. Shut up, Shadow. Take my blood. Take my blood. I need your firstborn, your social security number, your blood. I need a urine sample. All of it. All of it. But we are going to raid. Let's see. You know what? Since we were talking about it, let's raid Starry. Starry is no. Let's raid. Do I want to raid Starry? I don't want to raid someone new. You know what? Let's raid someone new. Let's raid someone we haven't raided in a while. We technically haven't raided Starry in a while, but new people. Let's raid Bubblegum Boba. There we go. All right, portal's opening. Step through at your own risk. Here are my socials for anyone who would like to keep up to date with anything outside of stream. My Discord as well, if you would like to pop in and chat outside of stream. I got merch, which I do plan on redoing the front page, so you guys can just click on the body pillow and go straight there. And also, VTuber TCG, I'm affiliated with. If you want to check that out, it would be amazing if you did. Would help me out a ton. I will be at Offkai demoing the game at the Yoshi Push booth. So if you do go to Offkai, feel free to stop by the booth and maybe I can demo the game for you. Here's your raid messages. The first one is for Subby Wubbies. Second one is for those who are not quite yet Subby Wubbied. But take care of yourselves. Yeah. I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are in the world. Please take care of yourselves. Eat, sleep, hydrate, do good and be good. And I will see you all next time.